Have you ever felt like there was something that you needed to say, but you didn't know how to say it? That's exactly where I was when I decided to start this podcast. Welcome to Sparkle Speaks, where we'll dive into having the faith to overcome your fear so you can flourish. My name is Sparkle, and I'm so excited to share this journey with you. A little bit about me: I'm a hairstylist with a curious mind. Over the years, I've met many people, and I've always been able to have a connection with everyone who sat in my chair. So with this podcast, I feel like I'm going to be able to connect with the people that I haven't met yet. A fun fact about me is that I'm shy, and a lot of people don't believe me when I say it because I walk with such a boldness, but deep down inside, I be trembling. So if you ever felt like there was something that you needed to say, something that you needed to get out there, this is the place for you. This podcast is for everyone that has an ear to hear. Every week, you can expect topics like surviving the wild, living off the grid, or even he said, she said. The goal of this podcast is to encourage, inspire, and motivate. Starting this podcast was a learning experience. From the ideas to walking into this building and sitting on this very couch, I was nervous. I was scared, but I had Kyron, my sister, his assistant Terrell, they all were here to encourage me. One thing that stuck out to me that Kyron said was, you never know who you're going to reach and who needs to hear the God that's speaking through you so they can be set free. And I was like, you know what? That makes so much sense because I've been that person that needed to hear God through someone. I was actually at a service this past week, and the topic that the prophets had was called Take the Risk. And the enemy tried to give me doubt so many times, so many days throughout this past month on actually starting this. And it was like 3 times that it came to me like, no, you need to do it. Take the risk. And you never know who you're going to reach and who you're going to touch. And I've always feel like I've been able to connect with people. And people tend to flock to me and they tend to gravitate to me. And that's just what I love about being me. So thank you for joining me on this introductory episode of Sparkle Speaks, where we will grow this community together and just inspire one another, connect with one another. And stay tuned for our first official episode where we'll dive into I'm not who I was a year ago. And until then, I want you to ask a friend, have you heard Sparkle speak?